With another video. And today's video, I want to talk about lactic acid and lactate. People use these two terms interchangeably, but they really are chemically different. Lactic acid is an acid, lactate is a base. So lactic acid, as an acid, it can donate a positively charged proton and it can accept a negatively charged electron. And when that happens, it becomes a base. So lactic acid becomes lactate as a base. And that's the opposite. It can donate an electron and accept a proton. So maybe you were listening, but maybe you were asleep in your high school chemistry classes. But anyway, so what you're probably talking about in the gym when you're talking about it is lactate, not lactic acid. But anyway, your body has a lot of different energy production systems, a lot of different fuel production systems, okay? One of them is non-oxidative, and one of them, this one, produces lactate as a base in your muscles, okay? Now, there are a lot of, shall I call them, ongoing gym myths about lactate, which a lot of people call lactic acid. Lactate causes muscle fatigue by making them too acidic to contract optimally. No, this is not true. Lactate delays fatigue. Completely opposite to what you're thinking. Another one is lactate is a waste byproduct. No, it is not. Lactate is an intermediate link between your anaerobic and your aerobic metabolisms. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a byproduct, waste byproduct. It's not toxic at all. And what happens when you produce this lactate, you can increase or stimulate mitochondria in your cells, inside your cells. And mitochondria produce energy by making more ATP. Now, if you don't know what ATP is, just Google it, okay? It's very, very important energy in the system, kind of coming and going, being made, being used. So energy molecules is what we're talking about here, and it gives you more stamina. Yes, lactate gives you more stamina. So you might say, well, wait a minute, I get that burning sensation and then I can't work anymore. What are you talking about that it helps with fatigue? Okay, let's take the marathon runner for an example. Marathon runners go a long, long, long time without fatigue, right? And you think, well, how is that possible? I will tell you that they use the lactate and their mitochondria very quickly, and they avoid any kind of lactate overloads. So they don't produce less lactate, they use or they burn more of it as fuel, okay? When you get the burning sensation, when you're working out and you get that burning sensation and then you have to stop lifting, okay, that means that your glucose is being broken down faster than than it can be processed by your mitochondria. So your intensity weakens. So you have to build up more mitochondria. That's what I've done with weightlifting. So I very seldom get that burning sensation, even though I like it. So the more fit you are, the less likely you are to get the burning sensation, and the less likely you are to experience major muscle fatigue. And when you stop exercising, if you do get that burning, your body doesn't take very long to return to kind of normal. It does that very quickly. You don't have to run over to the treadmill. Oh, we got to get rid of my lactic acid on the treadmill. No, that doesn't happen. Your body will rebalance itself. So lactate is your friend in the gym, not your enemy. Okay, now this was pretty complex, number of terms and the way you think about this. So you can read about it in my book, Are You Fat Making or Calorie Burning? Now, there was somebody who bought my book, and then when they opened it up, they were confused because they had been looking at a lot of my Instagram posts, and they're like, well, wait a minute, you don't have any pictures of, where did you get the pictures of the muscle heads? You're talking. This book is it's not just a muscle anatomy book, okay? This is a book explaining why your body reacts to how you eat, how you exercise. What does it do with its hormones? Why do you lose weight? Where does the excess fat go? All of this kind of thing. What is happening in your body when you change your lifestyle? Or if you don't change your lifestyle, why do you get heavy? So anyway, I apologize to that person. This really is more reflected in my videos. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.